And in Vermilion Parish, emotions ran high as the 35 graduates at Gueydan High School picked up their diplomas during a socially distant ceremony. Three's on the street tonight. Katie Easter has the story from Gueydan. Katie.
The seniors I spoke with told me they had mixed emotions as they closed this chapter in their life. One by one, the seniors at Gueydan High School walked inside an empty gym and across the stage to receive their diplomas. It's a much different graduation than the one Arnold Hanks had been dreaming about for years.
I mean, it is upsetting because I want my class to be there, be able to throw my cap in the air and, be with my friends and family. It is, a big part of my life being missed out. So
happy that I graduated, but I want to cry because I didn't have my whole family there.
Emma Guidry walked across the street to her high school one last time. Guidry, the oldest of 8, planned to have a large group in the crowd, but she had only her parents there to cheer her on.
I would have my whole family there, including all my siblings, and I couldn't even have that.
Now these seniors say they are looking forward to the future.
I'm going to SLCC for my early childhood. I guess it's a new chapter in my life.
Sad we get to miss that, but can't hold back.
The school recorded a video of each senior receiving his or her diploma, and each senior will receive the video as a graduation gift. Three's on the street in Gueydan. Katie Easter, KATC TV3.
The graduation ceremonies for the 4 other Vermilion Parish high schools have been pushed back a week. Kaplan and Abbeville High will hold their ceremonies next Friday night. Erath and North Vermilion will hold theirs next Saturday, and those graduations will take place at the school's stadiums if the state fire marshal approves a plan submitted by the superintendent. The district is still awaiting that decision. And for a list of graduations happening across Acadiana, we have that posted for you right now at katc.com/graduations.
Meanwhile, in Acadia Parish, the Rain High School class of 2021 officially became seniors, taking part in a unique ring ceremony/parade. 122 juniors arrived in cars, then got out to get their rings and left the premises. The principal says while corona circumstances required a change of plans, something still needed to be done to honor Rain High School's latest senior class.
It's always good to do something for the kids. Every year we do have our ring ceremony. Normally we held it in the gym, but this year we're going to have to do it, like you said, it's a modified version of what we normally do.
Well, happening this weekend, KATC will air the virtual commencement ceremony of UL Spring graduating class. The virtual ceremony will include the names of every Spring 2020 graduate and will be commercial free. You can watch it here on KATC Saturday starting at 4:30. Well, this is a look at the Vermilion River earlier today after about an hour's worth of rain came pouring down. This viewer submitted video showing the swollen river after this afternoon's heavy storms. And the wet weather looks like it's going to continue for a little while longer. We join meteorologist Daniel Phillips standing by in the Weather Lab. Daniel, what's on tap for the rest of the night?
Well, we've got still a few showers that are popping up out there. It was not as heavy as it was earlier, and the showers for the most part are still isolated, but where you are getting some of the rainfall, pretty decent downpours out there. The southern part of Lafayette right now, that is going to stretch just north of about Youngsville. And then you've got a few isolated patches of rain that are going on out over towards the Crowley area. Again, this will kind of continue through the night, not necessarily as heavy or as widespread as this, but the chances for isolated showers are still going to be there. And you've even got a little bit of lightning with this cell that's out over towards Delcombe right now. So Delcombe all the way through Abbeville dealing with some very heavy rainfall. The same can be said as you get out into some of the marshier areas. And that will go all the way through out over towards New Iberia as well. Some showers ongoing through there all the way down to about Jeanerette. Franklin looking fairly quiet so far this evening. Again, we'll keep an eye out for these isolated showers. They shouldn't reach the intensity that they had earlier. There's just not the energy or the heating for it. The atmosphere got a pretty good workout today. We caught quite a bit of rainfall, several inches worth of rain in some areas where you saw the hot spots out over towards Eunice. That's pushing 4 or 5 inches worth of rain. In Lafayette, the official number coming in just over about 2 1/4 inches worth, and that's going to fill up the bayous and the rivers and all that as well. So we'll talk more about more rainfall that's on the way, plus also starting to peak over towards hurricane season in the tropics. That's all coming up here in just a little bit.
As we get closer to hurricane season, the Office of Emergency Preparedness is updating its game plan with the pandemic going on. In Lafayette Parish, the OEP is stocking up on personal protective equipment, sanitizer, and disinfectant. Emergency officials are also looking at how social distancing will affect how they would bus evacuees and what shelters could look like as well.
We also have to prepare for that if you have a major influx to where you don't have enough space to be able to do that. First and foremost is to save the life. So yes, we would like to be able to spread spacing out among busing, spread spacing out among staging areas that people have. That would be the first plan.
Cases of COVID-19 are on the rise. The Department of Health reported 827 new cases today, but there is some important context to those numbers, just like yesterday. Of those cases, more than half came from labs that are just now reporting their numbers electronically. That means they aren't necessarily new cases, just newly reported. LDH reported 7 new deaths in Iberia Parish. That's the biggest single-day increase in the parish. Lafayette Parish had 1 new death since yesterday. Evangeline and Vermilion parishes didn't see any changes in their figures. New developments at the state capitol, where Governor Edwards has officially signed the order moving the state into phase 1 of recovery. That order takes effect at midnight. According to the order, restaurants, cafes, coffee shops, malls, churches, gyms, casinos, beauty salons and barber shops can open. Those businesses do have to cap their occupancy at 25% and follow other restrictions. While salons may reopen, aesthetic work is still prohibited. That includes work on eyelashes and eyebrows and waxing.
Well, the mayor of the town of Manny, which is in Sabine Parish, says he will not enforce the governor's emergency proclamation after the stay-at-home order expires tomorrow. In a letter, Mayor Kenneth Freeman writes, he has no plans to issue additional restrictions on the town. Freeman believes people understand the dangers of the coronavirus and know how to protect themselves. He advises those who do choose to go back to life as normal to wear masks, social distance, and wash their hands. Looking ahead to Tuesday, the Acosta Foundation will be delivering food packages in Evangeline Parish for those affected by COVID-19. The foundation says in order to qualify, you must show proof that you're a resident of the parish and have paperwork showing reduced hours or a layoff from work.